It's showtime. Salutations, friends. How's everybody doing this evening? Hope everyone's Saturday is going good.
Oh, freaking camera sideways.
Oh, I got an echo. My bad.
Not me.
All right, now we're good. But yeah, how's everybody doing this afternoon? We already got some folks here. Marco, Broke Ass Knife. What's up, Cole? I pinned to the comments. We'll be talking about it obviously tonight, but for anyone that wants to get in on the giveaway that we're going to be showing off here, there is the Poke Chip that you can pick up. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Dr. Drew Dude, what's up, Drizzy? Space Ghost, Angelo, Oreo Dave, congrats on 2-year anniversary. Thank you very much. And the Royal Court gesture. Satisfaction.
Okay.
There's Neil McKenzie. What's up, Neil? Michael Taylor. How's everyone tonight? I think we're doing all right. Marcos, BeUp. Let's see. Who else is here? Dang Ross is there. Arsheer, what's up? Joe's here, of course. Let's see. Joseph S., what's going on? There is Troy stabbing. Tree stabbing Troy. Tree stabbing Troy the Moffo. What's up, Troy stabbing Tree?
Who officially has the most pieces from me out of anybody.
I was gonna say, I think Troy's got quite the jank collection.
Yeah.
P&W Fun Stuff. What's up, brother? How you doing? Let's see here. Mike Reese in the house. Bobo Schnoggins. What's going on, Bobo? There's Mimo. What's up, Mimo? Crazy Roach. Hey. Pretty fly for a knife guy. Kathleen in the house. Hey, it's quite frankly. What's up, Frankie? How you doing? And there is her, well, no, not better half, but there's Stiff D-Tint. Part of Frankie and Adam are part of the P&W Breakfast Club. How are you folks doing this evening? There is Cheeto. What's up, Cheeto? Thank you. Let's see here. Drizzy, 12 months. Wow. It's been a year already, Drizzy. Thank you. I don't got my fart box out here, guys, so I can't fart tonight. Bunch of weird dudes up there and one normal one. Maddie, how jealous are you this evening? Look at all this. This is what a real beard looks
Maddie's been growing his beard for 18 years, and it's just...
Midnight. Holy smokes, edgy American. Look at those beautiful faces. This is so much better without Marty. Thank you, Shane. Thank you. I got I finally commissioned my bushcraft knife through Shane. He's gonna be making no rush, of course, but love the jank. Yes, sir. Here I can. You want to see Jake get mad?
No, he's breaking out the off-center sack of shit one. Yeah.
We call those utility grade or seconds.
Yeah.
How it started versus how it's going, though.
I've got a big bag full of seconds sitting in my shop.
Yeah.
No one will ever see.
That's what I tell people: is I'm going to send you one for free, it's probably a blim. So.
Yeah.
And there's a few in my garage that I will never find because it pissed me off so bad they just got tossed somewhere.
15 months. Wowzers. Thank you. So, your birds are stupid. No, you shut up.
Jealous.
But yeah, so we are here.
Wow. I'm going to have to fight Shane.
I know what he's trying to say, but shots fired. But yeah, so we are all here. This is actually the first time the current vendors of have all gotten together. We all chat from time to time, but we've never actually all gotten on a live stream together. So y'all know Jack Songs. We got Joe, Lancelot Leather. We got the one and only Forrest Hanks. And then we got Mike, aka CrowMatic EDC. So also a Pacific Northwest brother.
That's right.
So we are here to discuss the 2-year anniversary. 2 years. I was looking. I looked back. It's been about 2.5 years since a random conversation with Joe started one night. I'm pretty sure it was either a Friday or Saturday night, and it just kind of started talking about getting some makers from the community together into one central spot. With the idea of one promotes all of us, so if you're kind of make it a one-stop shop ish, there's just so much going on in the world of the Etsy's and whatnot that smaller makers can get lost in the fray. And it was also one of the things that were important to us. Was it's not just about the products; it's about the folks, the makers themselves as well. And had a couple members come and go, but I think that currently we got a nice solid lineup of cool ass dudes. And yeah, so I'll stop talking for a minute, and why don't we just go around the horn and start? You guys can say a little something, and then let's start showing off the prizes.
I mean, I didn't really want to be here. Joe and Stevie made me join. They yelled at me a lot and peer pressured me and told me that I had to join or they were going to be real mean to me. They hit me and call me fat when nobody's looking. So,
I mean,
we're still mean, but not as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, we always call them fat, but the beatings were.
Yeah, the bald jokes from Joe and Maddie and them are just all the time. It's just rude, but that's okay.
Can you guys hear that?
How long have I been? Was it August of 22? Whenever I came on,
I think it was August 22.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So and y'all giving me crap about joining all the time.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well,
I'm glad I did. It's been fun. It really has. It's been enjoyable. Leave Jake alone. Said nobody ever.
I don't know if you guys can hear in the background, but the Popsicle Man is coming through. And he's playing Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
If that was Maddie, he wouldn't have said anything. You just heard his big ass sprinting. He just gone.
Scott N, what's up? Yeah, definitely glad that you joined, being able to show off all your janky pocket junk.
Yeah.
Joe, our
yep.
I'm sure he doesn't like look, if we had someone that kind of keeps all of us in check, it's definitely the inspiring Lancelot Leather.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here to make sure Stevie didn't forget stuff.
Shit. Me too, bud.
It's a team effort.
But
Yeah,
Joe,
I was in business. Started late 2020 on my own. And like Stevie was saying, that conversation with him with the idea of trying to get multiple makers together to do this.
Thank you, Maddie.
And it all kind of started from there and has continued into what it is now. So,
yeah, I mean, going back, I think it was on, of all people, I think it might have been DTOM that I first might have heard you. That was a while ago.
yeah.
And then got to know you in the chats. And then I looked back even further. I think it was 2021 when I ordered my first piece of Lancelot Leather.
Yeah.
So, three and a half years already. 2.5, 3.5.
We all agree that Joe's like real easy to work with unless you have to measure something. Then he just kind of.
If you ever have to send measurements to Joe, you need to pop a Xanax or down a couple of beers.
I think me and Maddie are going to give Joe an aneurysm one time.
And it's not going to be the first measurement you give him. It's going to be the third or fourth. Can you get it from this? Can you get it from that? Here, let me just send you a measuring tape because I don't trust what you're doing.
Yeah.
But because of that,
he wants it right.
You know what, though? When you get something from Lancelot Leather, it's on point, though. So it's worth it.
Very true. I mean, the last time I got a slip, thank God Stevie was there.
Oh, yeah, for your...
the toenail clipper. Yeah.
Pretty Nemo. These are transitional lenses, brother. But kind of, sort of. And then, hey, Forrest.
Hey, what's up, gentlemen?
The man that I think I already had a good collection of Forrest Hanks before Forrest joined, and now I stopped counting. But man, I got a stack. I got a big old stack.
Yeah, I mean, I just started making Hanks because we did like that Secret Santa giveaway thing, and I just made some Hanks giveaway for Christmas, and then it just kept escalating up, and then Joe contacted me about joining, and I've had a good experience the whole time, but just do custom embroider Hanks. I think everybody pretty much knows what I make. I can put almost anything you want on a Hank. So, or hats, shirts,
and that's I don't know if a lot of people know, that's kind of the family business starting out, right?
Well, yeah, my parents own a quilting business. We have like 2 big giant long arm quilting machines, and they've been doing that for like 30 some years. And then my dad's been thinking about getting an embroidery machine to do like labels and stuff, happy birthday from grandma type things. And then I don't know, I kind of just bought a machine one day and then started doing the embroidery, and I like it because it's different, I mean, making Hanks isn't a difficult thing, but making custom Hanks, somebody wants a limited supply, and everybody likes to have something custom.
Yeah.
So that's what I like to specialize in.
That's been the really cool thing over the last couple of years, is seeing all the custom stuff that people post up. And I gotta say, they're every single day, multiple times a day, Instagram is flooded with Forrest Hank pics. There's a lot floating around out there.
Yeah, there's a lot out there. I like it. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's been cool seeing a lot of the like, I love seeing that when Scott Stills from Edgy Blade Works now sends out a knife. It comes with
yeah.
Page, and it's I love seeing that.
That's cool.
And then Mike.
Yes, sir.
Our newest member, CrowMatic EDC.
Yep. I came along, I think, through a recommendation from Man Cave. Joe over at Man Cave recommended me, and I at the time was struggling to get my fourth Etsy shop up and going, and just the other three had done fine, and then they all kind of just stopped working, and then my CrowMatic EDC page just kind of, well, it was called Outcast Blanks at the time, but it just wasn't going anywhere, and I couldn't figure it out because I did so well on the first three shops I had, and I just got tired of Etsy, and this came along, and I was ready to jump ship. So I still have Etsy up. It does nothing for me. So it's just it's kind of, I think it's overdone and dry is the word for it. So
Yeah.
but no, this has been a great move. Hasn't it came along at kind of a weird time, at least in the material sales side of things. It came right off of a really busy with the pandemic. Everyone had a little extra money to spend, and it seems like the material thing kind of slowed down quite a bit after a while. And I had all this material sitting around. I was like, what am I going to do with it? So I started CrowMatic EDC as a way to, just kind of, I got into it because my customers were EDC makers a lot. So that kind of got me into the whole thing. And I'm just self-taught. No one showed me how to do anything with a tool. My dad's pretty handy, but I pretty much taught myself on everything, and started as a woodworker, and made my cutting boards, made my spoons. I hand carved things. Then I got into ring making. Ring making got me through for a lot of years. I still do that on occasion. I make comic book rings and wooden rings, guitar string inlays, things like that. But then I started, when I was making rings, I needed something different to kind of stand out. And I saw resin was kind of getting big on YouTube, resin makers and stuff. So I got into that. I started making ring blanks for myself. And I started having people left and right asking me, are you selling those? Can I get one? So I kind of started my own little ring blank business, just rods, like 1.5 inch rods, but they were my mix of resin, and had a good go with that. And I kind of just fell into the world of EDC and knife makers. So it's been a real interesting way to get into all this. So I didn't come in as a knife collector. I've become a knife collector just in the recent past. So I'm starting to get into that myself. So.
And I've noticed a couple of makers that have used your Outcast Blank stuff. Like, didn't RMR start using?
He has,
RMR?
yeah. He's we had a little kind of a material trade. I really liked his the baby squirrel knife. I got one of those from him. Good stuff there. Nordquist Designs he's out of Canada. He's a chef knife. He makes chef knives and stuff. Just extremely nice. But he uses a lot of my material, probably more than
his like burl and resin pieces.
Yeah,
dude,
lots. Yeah, the like ocean themed resin stuff. He really put kind of put me on the map at one point. I was kind of just starting out, and he kind of got on with me earlier, and he's been a great supporter. And then also, if you're familiar with Orchidea knives, Juan Sebastian.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually won the what is the History Channel's sword knife making show. Forged in Fire. The not Italian, the Latin version. So he won that, and right at that same time he found me. So he uses my stuff quite often. So you'll see me promoting his stuff quite a bit. So
nice.
Yeah.
Do soap on a rope too, don't you?
What's that?
The soap on a rope uses a lot of your stuff, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, soap on a rope. Yeah, Nick's great. Nice. Nick's been a big supporter of me since the beginning. He likes he likes to support artists and stuff as he is himself. So we've collaborated on things quite a few times, and a lot of my I make those like glow in the dark sprinkle slabs. stuff. I don't know if you've seen those. I made just put
Yeah.
out some the other day. He started using material like that quite a bit, and then other stuff as well. But yeah, he's been a great supporter of mine too. So.
Yeah, Nick's great. Jake introduced us to him a while back, and I got 3 or 4 pieces of his too. Maddie also has a ton of. That's awesome to see the materials get spread around like that, and then of course even back to Joe, seeing a lot of people's mats and whatnot being used in the background, seeing your stuff get spread around like that is always awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I think every time Smoky Mountain Knife Works is doing a video, you see their nice mat that they use. Vu shows it off a lot too. Vu fan.
Oh yeah.
Vu shows it off quite a bit, and then I noticed D-Ball uses his little tag also quite a bit. So yeah, is there a puppet show going on? Maybe. I'm realizing that the sun's creeping right up into my face, and everyone's talking about my lenses transitioning. I look like a blind guy now all of a sudden. I unhighlighted it. Maddie commented on Mattisfaction talking about your detonators. Those things are, never seen anything like that pop up. Those are awesome.
Yeah, that was I don't know. I was never much for fidget stuff. That just wasn't something I knew that I needed. But once I got into pocket art and stuff, I found myself needing something in my hand all the time. I used to be a smoker, so I always had this kind of very textural thing. So I had to have something in my hands, but I never really realized it was there. But now I've always got a fidget in my hand somewhere. But I had some old electronic buttons sitting around in my garage, and I was going through and I was clicking on one, and just kind of thought it would be cool to have that in my pocket, but in a cool way. So not just a button, but I don't know, just kind of came to me. So that was cool. That was fun project.
I don't think I've talked about this a lot, but I have noticed with as much traveling as I do, all the airports that I'm in and out of, you see a lot of folks messing around with some sort of fidget something in their hand. You see a lot of like the clickers, just like the different stuff. But people at the airports are always needing something to do, and you see a lot of people fidgeting with stuff. And I always thought, and I've kind of become that guy myself after being like, who would ever need a fidget, like that?
Yeah.
But it's something that it passes the time, and I don't know. So I don't look down upon it like I used to.
Yeah.
I used to think like, who's going to pay like $30-$40 for just something you're going to rub your fingers on? And now I don't go to a meeting at work without having something in my hand.
Yeah, that was I made friends with the owner of it was a company for a minute. I think it's still up. Their website's still up, but it was called Premium Spinners, and they made fidget spinners. The guy made a killing when he started it, and then things dropped off like a lot of things do. So he was left holding, a couple hundred of these fidget spinners that did so well. And I ended up buying a couple of those from him. That was probably the first thing I ever got for, as far as pocket art goes. And ever since then, I've always got one of his things in my pocket. So,
Hey, there's another big supporter of the Roundtable, Mr. Steve Clare. I paid way more to rub my fingers on things. What's up, brother? Let's see. Shane, I can't stay, guys. Heading to the knife shop. Got 13 more heading to Heat Treat. That's awesome, Shane. That's awesome, dude. Shane out there getting it done. There's like a slightly more intelligent version of Mr. Stoots, what's going on? Yeah.
So Stevie, tell us about how you started growing a beard, and that made you want beard oil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great topic of conversation. The beards. It's the elephant in the room, I guess.
Yeah.
The elephant in the room. It was something that I had been. So I'm an ideas guy that doesn't really act. I always come up with what I think is a good idea, and then it just floats away. I've had tons of good ideas. I rarely act on things, but it was something that. So I've always had a beard and never really paid much attention to it. Never let it get too long. I mean, at one point I did actually when I was younger, I had a longer beard than this, and it was just a nasty rat tangled, just gross beard. And I started working I went from being a service plumber to where having a long beard wasn't working out for me. You start getting like flux and solder, and you burn your beard, and so you get it pinched in things, zipping it up in your coveralls. So I just kept a goatee for a long time. And then I started working for a company that said you had to have like short, closely cropped facial hair. So for a good 3 years, I was clean shaven for a little bit. And then like with most things that kind of spurred a lot of stuff, the pandemic started going on, and everyone's working from home, and you start everyone's doing Zoom and Microsoft Teams meetings now, as opposed to seeing each other in person. And you start noticing even some of like the management and everything, facial hair starts growing out more and more and more. And then they actually released a memo saying beards are now acceptable as long as they're nicely kept. That was the key for me. So I just started growing and growing and growing. And as everybody knows, early on, a beard can get really annoying.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't make it past the short phase. And I was starting to get there, and I just started looking up how do you manage a beard, and fell into the world of beard care. Started ordering all sorts of stuff, and there's tons and tons and tons of good stuff out there. But I liked a little bit from this company, I liked a little bit from that company, a little bit from this company, and just didn't have anything that was really my thing. And I was like, I could probably make my own. And I mentioned it to Joe. So originally, I was just going to kind of help the round table out, and like, hey, I'll help post pictures and talk about it on live streams and all that. And then Joe's like, really was the one like, why don't you do it? And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know actually how to do it. And he's like, well, then figure it out. So
that's all you got to do.
That's literally, what I did. I started looking at the ingredient. It's fairly simple to do. It's not rocket science. And started looking around. I knew that I wanted to have like top-notch ingredients. I wanted everything to be sourced in the U.S. if possible, which pretty much everything is, with the exception of my hemp oil. That comes from Canada, but everything is North American. And then I wanted like good quality, because I only use good quality stuff. Not all beard care is created equal. Like a lot of the stuff that you're buying on Amazon and in Targets and stuff like that, it's not good stuff. It's really not.
Nope.
So got all the stuff that I wanted to try, and just started mixing with different blends. I didn't want to just outright copy something, so I started creating my own blend, and found one. I was my own guinea pig at first. I wanted to make sure that no one was gonna, make their beard fall out. So after using it for a couple of weeks, I sent out a bunch of samples, got really good feedback, and here you go. So and then added balm to it, because I don't use. I need to start making some more stuff, but I don't use butters. I use a balm. So Balm just kind of fell in to play there too. So yeah, I'd like to, as work allows, I'd like to be able to branch out. And I mean, I'd like to start even playing with like shampoos and conditioners, and that would be nice. But I'm not ready.
Get him, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, make him do it.
Yeah, Joe, tell him.
Joe.
It'll come.
Because we've already discussed if Stevie ever retires or anything, he's still going to be my supplier on the side. Because, yeah.
That's right.
Pretty Fly for a Knife Guy, we've talked about that before. So I've thought a couple of times about starting fresh and just seeing what happens. But then everyone's like, but that's your identity now. And I'm like, I don't know.
It's weird how you go through that. 2 weeks ago, I had the clippers out. Like, they were out. I was over it. I was just like, no.
Yep.
I had to let my beard turn 4 first. So,
I tell my wife all the time, I think I'm going to do something about my beard this weekend. I never do.
I'm not allowed to be clean shaven, and I'm not allowed to have just a mustache. My wife, I won't tell you the horrible things that she said the one time. I was completely clean shaven in May of 2020 because of COVID, and my stepdaughter had real bad asthma, and so I was trying to wear a mask, and my wife was not a fan. Like, she, I'll just say it. She said, "No, you can't do that. You got a fucked up face."
My face is wrong.
And she's like, "You're not ugly. You're not ugly, but."
But imagine if you covered it up at least halfway.
Yeah. John, Grateful Panic brings up something I was going to mention is it's become more upkeep for me because look, I don't wake up looking this pretty. When I go to sleep at night, I wake up and my beard is just a huge, crazy mess. And I got to go to work, so I started using like a beard straightener. And when I went to Alabama last month on a business trip and stopped to see Grateful Panic and Vince, woke up that morning and realized I forgot my straightener.
Oh shit!
And I was like, oh, like it's looking all crazy. And I wasn't worried so much about hanging out with Vince and John, but I had to go to work later that day. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like, I literally started to panic, and luckily Walmart sold a half decent one that I was able to get and do its trick. But
people don't realize that you, like, with a long beard, you're gonna wake up and it's gonna be tickling the back of your neck or wrapped around your ear or just curly as hell.
Well, and here's so I brought this up last night. I'm not proud of this, and it's a little embarrassing, but I went to a movie the other night and was shoving handfuls of delicious popcorn in my mouth. But I start chewing, and I realized I had put a decent clump of hair, of beard hair, in my mouth, and I was now chewing on my beard, and now I had like chewed up popcorn, and I was a lot of times, I do the tuck it into the shirt.
I did that. We had chili for dinner. Guess what was tucked into my shirt?
And there's even times where I just take one of my daughter's little bungee hair tie and put it up. But it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it really is. I spend more time in the bathroom, like, getting my beard ready in the morning than my wife does doing her hair.
Same.
Yeah.
I've got a fairly full mustache, so I'm constantly doing the windshield wiper move.
Yeah.
Heat.
I have to keep it trimmed. It drives me insane. I can't. I don't know why.
I keep waiting for it to be just long enough to stay out of the way, but it never does. And then you bite half your hair off and you got to start over. So
it's ready for mine to turn completely gray. I'm sick of the slight ginger bullshit that's going on here.
Yeah, mine's slowly going all gray. But...
Yeah, mine's my body's given up on making pigment, basically.
But where y'all live too?
Do you guys have the French fork?
Oh yeah, that'll happen for sure.
I hate
Yeah.
that.
The Yosemite Sam.
Crazy. God, can we invite Maddie on to just ridicule him? Hey Maddie, do this. Like,
Look what I can do.
yeah.
But so yeah, and everyone that's in the chat, and even for those that might watch this later, being able to, a lot of this stuff is fun for us to do as well. And all the support that we've gotten over the last couple years is absolutely, every time I get an order, I'm still tickled pink about it.
Yeah, I feel guilty. I'm like, shit.
And so whether it's just sharing the stuff that we post in social media, or picking stuff up from us from time to time, it's truly appreciated to be able to make it this far, and we're not going nowhere. So
it's like, I think the person that comments on my stuff the most, even just my regular pics and stuff like that, and then shares the most, Bobo Schnoggins, man. That dude is hardcore at sharing. I'm just like, damn, dude, like, I really appreciate it. It helps. Like, it really does, especially with the algorithm and what's happening on Instagram and everything right now with everybody's stuff getting flagged. I've been flagged for 2-3 months now nonstop. So
I still keep having 5 posts that it transitions through. And I've done all the stuff. I've tried editing it here and editing it here. I refuse to just delete it.
Yeah, same.
So I've noticed over the last couple weeks with more people sharing content. There's been a lot of bigger makers out there talking about it. It's helping, so.
Yep.
But yeah, shout out to Bobo Schnoggins. I mean, look, we got a lot of Bluminati, Ninja, again, Tree Stab and Troy.
So many awesome supporters.
Troy and Bluminati, man, they I swear to God, every drop they buy something from me, and I know my shit's inconsistent. I might go 2-3 months without having a bunch of stuff that's posted, and they don't like. It's crazy the amount that they bought and how much they support and how much I don't feel genuine. I'm like, guys, I really do appreciate it, but I really do. Like, it keeps me going in material and things like that I have to get a hold of, and it's fun. It's I am a stressor when it comes to my job and things that don't matter that I shouldn't stress about. So going to the garage for me is just, it helps me just go out there, listen to some music and go make some things, and hopefully people like them. Like, it's my stress relief. So I appreciate all of the support from people. So.
Here.
Stevie, do you want to go through some of the items we got for giveaway?
Yeah. I was going to say it's a good segue to thank everybody for the support. We are doing a 2-year anniversary giveaway. So we've talked about how y'all can enter. Some of you already had. Anyone that wants to, all you got to do is pick up one of these chips, and every chip that you pick up is one entry. So if you pick up multiple chips, it's multiple entries. But everybody, all us vendors have donated some items. I just got Jack's Lungs in today, and this is, so you're gonna get a couple of his sweet stickers. Jack's Lungs. Is that upside down? No, it's not. Jack's Lungs. And then Was ist das? Is my lighting good? So this is, what did you say it was?
So it's camo micarta is basically what it is. It has all the different browns and greens in it, and then the center of it is just a 3/8. Oh dear God, that one, I believe that one is just a canvas also micarta.
It looks like canvas.
Yeah, in the center of it. But my favorite part of that one is the edges on that one with it actually looks really cool. It's got a nice little grain on the edges.
Yes, I would agree. This is a very it's all sorts of different green running through that. So
You gonna
that's
bigify yourself, Stevie?
what's that? Oh yeah,
You
I
gonna
guess I
bigify
can do that
yourself?
for a little bit. Yeah, I guess I can do that for a little bit. Thank you, Joe. So yes, here you go. And sorry about the sun's gonna be completely in my face here in just a little bit. But there is that from Jack's Lungs. Oops, there it goes. Not
You go.
anymore. And then from Forrest. Forrest sent a couple of Hanks. So Forrest started including these little pouches, drawstring paracord pouches with as Hanks. But we have here, you got a sticker. You got a little Forrest Hanks pin. And then we have this is like a topo pattern. EDC Roundtable logo, Forrest Hank, with his awesome stitching and the gray microfiber backing. On that one. And then get that back in there. I'm gonna have to pull this stuff out again, probably. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the other one. The other Hank. This is a cool, like orange camo Hank with black microfiber stitching. Is it microfiber? Is that what it is, Forrest?
It's a micro suede,
Micro
upholsteries.
suede.
Yeah, microfiber.
Really well.
I tested it, and it doesn't take the washing machine that good.
Right. So, and these actually do go through the wash really well, but the
Yeah.
micro suede, I literally I use those to clean my glasses, and it works great. So a couple of Hanks from Forrest Hanks, and then we got from CrowMatic EDC. Now the post office was not real easy on the package, and the box got crushed. But here, this is awesome. This is what material is this?
That is 1960s era micarta from I believe it was I don't know, Poland or something like that.
Dude, that's really, really nice with those milled barrel.
Green on that's nice.
And then we got this looks to be a keychain. Is this
Yeah, so that's a vintage brass keychain. It's basically a vintage brass screw loop thing, so you can put it on your keys. The bottom part screws off.
Yeah.
And then that's a coin. It's a coin bezel is what you'd call that. That's holding the Fordite. And that's like 2021 maybe Jeep Fordite.
I will say this looks really good on my end when the sun's reflecting off it. That looks really sweet.
Yeah.
I'm also realizing I didn't put on deodorant today. And then you got a couple of CrowMatic stickers and a button. So that is from CrowMatic EDC. I'm gonna wait for Joe's to the last because this is a doozy. I'm going to include a balm and oil of your choosing. Whatever I got on the website, you pick. This is my favorite. Is still the Essence of Pacific Northwest. But then Sweet Tobacco seems to be the one that everyone's really enjoying.
Yep, my favorite.
You can mix and match all you want. Just let me know what scent. And then I got a EDC Roundtable T-shirt. I got 4X, 3X, 2X, and XL. I don't have any larges or mediums. That is a whole other story. But it'll be a shirt. Just tell me what size you want. And then last but certainly not least, from Mr. Lancelot Leather. Starts with what I got in the bag here. Something that I just had to reorder myself. You're going to get one of his awesome Tabasco keychain leather slips. And I don't think the sun is helping, or maybe you can. This is a nice green shade with green stitching. And you got a good bottle of mini bottle of Tabasco sauce. Comes with an extra one there. I love these things. Oh, sorry. Also, if anyone sees anything in the chat that I'm not
Nah, you're good.
catching, let me know. And then also, and of course, you're gonna get your thank you card from Joe. You're gonna get one of my absolute favorite stickers, better than cardboard. And then Joe also has one of his copper coins in there. Lancelot Leather. Let's see here, so this doesn't all fly away. I'll put this right here. And then I think some of the coolest stuff Joe's been putting out here in a while. You have, so everybody knows his dump trays that he had, or his valet trays. Well, now he's been killing it with the old school valet trays. So we have a 3-compartment line, or is this avocado? Is that what that is, Joe?
That is, yes.
Green with brown leather inserts. So this is a nice, sweet tray. It's going to be able to hold all sorts of stuff. I guess you didn't see that.
It'll also keep your spaghetti from getting into your salad.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
And then I'm jealous on this one. You got a large size
Dang it.
tray. This is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 compartment old school valet trays. So heck yeah, that's going to be perfect. I still need to pick one of these up, but
yeah, I gotta get one of those.
So yeah, you got the leather tray, you got the 2 valet trays, you got the Lancelot Leather challenge coin, and Tabasco holder keychain from Lancelot Leather. You have the Micarta coin from Jack's Lungs. You got the lanyard, the Micarta lanyard, and Fortnite keychain from CrowMatic EDC. You got the 2 Hank packs from Forrest Hanks. You got the beard oil, beard balm, and EDC Roundtable t-shirt from myself. So the way it's going, and let me take myself off of exit solo layout. So as we've mentioned, every purchase of a EDC Roundtable poker chip on the website, which I will bring up right now, and the link is pinned in the comments. You guys should be able to see it. But if you just go to the main page of EDC Roundtable, you're going to see, is it sharing it? It is. You will see there, very first thing you can click on is the poker chip, and you can purchase the poker chip on its own for $17, or I don't know if I'm on camera or not, or where it's at, but you can get it with a slip also. So it's either $17 for the chip. Again, that gets you one entry into the giveaway. Or if you want to add a slip to it, $33.50. And you can use one of your favorite discount codes, whether it's Stevie 10 or Cheeto 10 or WKB 10, Maddie 10, Mango 10, and get 10% off and free shipping. So we're going to let this run. There you go. There's Sharif. What up, Sharif? We are gonna let this run for I forget what the date is. June, was it June 1st? Is that what we said?
June 1st. It's 2 weeks from today.
So 2 weeks from today, I will do on my next live stream. I will run everyone that purchase a coin or a chip. We'll have a spreadsheet of everybody, and also if you're using a different name, we already know most of you, but if you're using a different name than what we would, you don't want us to use your real name when we do the drawing, just put your screen name or whatever in the notes section. But we pretty much know who everybody is anyway.
Yeah. And if you've already purchased one and didn't before, send an email to us and let us know what you would prefer used instead.
Yeah. So yeah, it's always one of those things that a lot of people don't use their real name and they don't want to use their real name. So we don't want to dox anybody. So just let us know and we will accommodate that. But then we'll do a random drawing. It's the same way I've done it all before. I put everybody on the spreadsheet will be randomized and assigned a number. However many total numbers we have, we will put into the random number generator, and then this is a grand prize winner. So
it's a single package.
It's a single package. Last year, Chef Rocky won. So and then I will get everything shipped out between that Saturday, and I leave for Blade Show on that Wednesday. So it'll most likely be out on that Monday because it'll be later on Saturday. It doesn't ship on Monday. I'll have it out on Sunday or Monday morning to you folks. So 2 weeks from tonight, right around this time, in 2 weeks, we will have the drawing. So everyone that has already gotten in, you're awesome. Much appreciated. And like I said, totally understand, for the folks that might not be able to afford to get in, but we talked about it a couple times now. Helping sharing posts and whatnot. That's just as much as a support, So anytime you see someone from the Roundtable posting, or even the couple of posts that we've made about the giveaway, sharing that and helping get the word out is much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'm pumped to check out Joe's little poker pouch. Is that what it's called? Hey, the nice thing is that the chips are the same. The chips are the same size as most of your standard challenge coins. So, like, here is the EDC Roundtable challenge coin. Here, let me do
They're
this.
inch and a half, aren't they?
They are 40 millimeters.
Solo
40 millimeters is the size of the coin. I think the poker chips are 38.5 millimeters. So very close.
Yeah, very close.
Away. Very close. Very close. But they will accommodate. So if you do get a slip, know that it's got multiple uses. So if it's so this is the one that I've been using. I just ordered a new one, but this is the one that I've been using for my EDC Roundtable coin for quite some time. You can tell it's already worn its, but I was able to swap it out for the chip, no problem. So you don't just have to use it for a chip, but so pretty sweet deal on that. I think it comes out to what, like $33.15 or $30.15 if you use one of the discount codes.
I believe so, for both the slip and the chip.
And both coins do fit in the one sheath. Just so you know.
I didn't even try that.
Just beware the raised head on the original coin.
Yeah,
has to be on top. Otherwise, it'll create a point on the other one to break
Right.
it. So
Right.
you got to go the poke chip on the bottom.
I didn't even think to do that. Good call on that. So, yeah, nice. As always, awesome stitching, great quality leather work from Mr. Lancelot Leather.
Thank you.
By the way, I've been carrying. I was not into leather really at all prior to meeting Joe, and I now realize I carry like multiple leather things on me all day, every day. Zoe's actually carrying a Lancelot Leather wallet now. But between I really love. Honestly, I carry my field notes. I wrote notes. I ended up writing some notes down and then I put it away. But my field notes, journal cover, and my Keith the Knife fixie. That's one of Mike's beads. That's Mike Carta mushroom bead that Mike made for me.
I think that's the same micarta from the bead that I'm doing.
I was going to say it looks very similar.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I carry one of Joe's field notes to all my meetings that I go to, and I've had multiple people that are like, "Where'd you get that?" And I send them his way. I don't want people. A lot of people at work don't know.
What's up, Bettina?
That I am a knife nerd and pocket junk nerd. And they look at you weird.
Yeah. Stevie, we had a question about international shipping, and we have not discussed that.
We have not discussed that. You know what? I will if it ends up being an international winner, I will cover the shipping. There's nothing in here that would prevent us from sending it out. We typically charge for international shipping. However, we will definitely, Jay, I'll make sure we cover that. Watch, someone from freaking Antarctica is going to pitch in, and it's going to cost me like $3 to ship this to Antarctica now. That happened. The very first giveaway I ever did, I didn't clarify like rules and stuff, and some random dude showed up, and he lives in Madagascar. It cost me like $60 or something to ship my giveaway to Madagascar. And he hung around he was a real guy. Like he legitimately commented on videos and stuff, but I was like, go figure. But yes, to our international friends. So whether it's Josh or Jay or Nemo, Todd Carr, if you purchase a chip and you cover the shipping on those, if you end up winning this prize pack, I will definitely, I'll kick in on that. I'd like to see everybody be eligible. What's up, Work Knife Balance? Man base off of residence or SOL. No space aliens. Sharp Guy just ordered a chip. Awesome.
Oh, Sharp Guy's in here? Hang on 1 second. I got to find something.
Oh.
So this is typical for being on a live stream with you, Stevie, but just looked out the window and there's a tweaker walking down the road with what is a bundle of shingles on his back. Why are the tweakers always out when I'm on a live stream?
That's awesome.
Jesus.
Forrest, is that for the Edgy Blade Works? That, the Astral?
Yeah, that Sharp Guy ordered. I sent him a message. He picked out this fabric here. So.
Oh, nice. Oh, splitting slices. Thank you. Also, Bobo. Thank you.
So I'll ship that out to him the next day or two. Or tomorrow's my shipping day, so awesome. I got a bunch of stuff to pack up. So that's heading your way. And then next, we can do a giveaway with this stuff here tonight. Say thank you to everybody that come in for the live stream.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Got to keep this obviously not international because there's a knife or might be 2 in there.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can run that.
I'll put in this here Jing thing. Everybody wants one of these little girls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a couple of those. All right. Well, that's awesome. So I also I have to go get it. I forgot to grab it, but I'm going to do a giveaway for my Finwolf, my Cold Steel Finwolf tonight as well. So a little something for everybody that showed up to support the live stream.
I was thinking about giving away Maddie's Arius while we were here too.
We should give it away. He doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't carry it ever.
And this is glow in the dark thread on this Hank. So,
you know, those
one of the glow in the dark ones I put on.
Those are pretty sweet. And what knife is that?
I don't know. It was one of the ones that came in the swapping box that I didn't send back out. So, but it was brand new, still in the box. So, and decent knife.
It's a Trivisa. Gotcha.
Oh, all right. Yeah, and then I got just a flashlight so you can charge up your glow in the dark ink.
Oh, nice. Good deal. Oh, what's up, Roll Shambo? Good evening. What does it say? BSKFS Maddie's Arius to me. Dibs on that.
How many hashtags are there just about Maddie?
A lot.
Yeah. There's a no dibs for Maddie, no club sandwich for Maddie.
I'm also just realizing, did I misspell anniversary on the bottom of the ticker?
ANNA.
Yeah, you sure did.
I totally did.
You're not from Oklahoma. Come on.
I totally did. So if you guys give me a second, I'm gonna go run and get my my Finwolf. So talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
He's always telling us what to do. Jesus.
I know.
See? Who thinks Stevie's going to take a shit?
Of course he is.
Yeah. Oh Lord, Joe, are you gonna go down and hang out for Blade, or I know you're not going to the show, but are you gonna go down and bullshit?
I'm gonna go down and hang out for a couple days and hang out with everybody, but I'm not going to the show.
Nice.
I don't care to get in that crowd.
yeah, no, I not a fan of crowds anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang out with Forrest and Stevie and Sharif, Nuz.
Nice.
Should be a good time.
Oh yeah.
What are you flicking, Jake?
This is a knife from Vulcan Custom Knives. He should check out his Instagram page. He's got the prices on his fully American-made knives are ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. He makes some like kind of odd designs, but I dig it.
Yes.
Before that, I might have to send my wells in. This thing is struggling a little bit. Like I cannot get the detent dialed in again, and it's got a lot of play. I might have to send Walter a message and send it in.
He posted that lefty knife the other day.
I guess I missed the lefty one. Huh.
Oh, dude, it's one of the most gorgeous knives. And even though it was like it's a full-on lefty liner lock.
Yeah.
Even though it was lefty, I almost picked it up.
Yeah. I know some guys that talk a little trash about his stuff, and because 90% chance you're going to get the slightest amount of lock stick with it, and it works out.
You could hear the lock grinding.
Yeah, like it's going to come with it, and if it doesn't work out, you can send it back to him. He'll regrind it, take care of it. He's a good dude. Like, he's a really good dude. Like, that open L that I have from him is one of my favorite little knives that I have. Like, that thing is so cool. And then, I mean, I got mine on the secondary. It wasn't a custom, but you can basically do any materials you want. He has vintage everything, any blade shape. You can do studs, you can do hole, you can do front flipper, and you're talking $400 for a full custom, basically completely American made. And that's
and his books are open.
Yeah, they're always open. Like, he might be a couple of months out, but like he puts you on the list and he takes care of you, and he asks you a ton of questions about, like, so you get exactly what you want.
That's true, Stevie. Real men can handle a lot of things. What's up, Michael?
That new Spyderco that came out, that's the Italian-made one that everybody with, like, the micarta and the dude. I've heard 4 or 5 people now that has come with like horrible lock stick. They've all had to like take it off and take a burr off of it and stuff like that.
Really?
I mean, yeah, it's cool looking knife though.
Speaking of micarta, Mike, you make your own micarta ever? Have you tried?
No, I don't make micarta. I've attempted it. I don't really have the right setup for it, and I just haven't because I do so many different things. I don't have a lot of space left in my shop for a hydraulic press, so not yet. Anyway.
Oh, okay. You have? I mean, I was thinking about doing. I watched a couple of videos just using like C clamps. I'm not trying to make a bunch, but I just was thinking about taking some like my mom's old fabric and trying to make myself some micarta, and then have some scales made for it, for something for it out of it. You know, just kind of a personal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Forrest, I think that's awesome. I was literally just talking to Mike about that a couple weeks ago. So I still have the shirt that I was wearing when my daughter was born. And, she just had her 16th birthday. And I would love to have some micarta made out of that, and then
send it to Bill.
Yeah, send it to Bill. Okay. Let's see. So let's
Troy, you're right.
Let's run this first giveaway for what Forrest has. And then I'll show mine, but shout out to Forrest. We are going to do no hashtag, just anniversary.
You spelled it wrong.
Tom.
What? Did I spell it wrong again?
No,
that looks right.
Yeah.
Okay. I copy and I had to. What you guys didn't see me doing was in Google. I was, how do you spell anniversary, and it auto populated. I copy and paste.
Hey, can you big fire me just for a second? I just wanted to show. Have you seen that the beluga that Bill did for me?
No. Let's let me bigify you here.
This is that crazy wire mesh stuff I bought last year at Blade Show. It glows in the dark.
That aluminum honeycomb,
Yeah.
What's that guy's name that Voodoo Resin?
Yeah, that's where I got it from. So yeah, that's my newest Bill knife.
That's awesome. How many do you got now?
4, I think.
Wow.
And then
let's see.
This little Spartan.
Oh yeah,
that one's cool. Because what's that? Is that red linen or red canvas?
Yeah, it's like a red linen, and then he did like a, I don't know, kind of made, make it look old wear on it. So, and then the Yo Jumbo.
Joe. Nothing. It just started. I Joe, I saw your message. I checked
They're
that.
good? Okay.
There were 0 when I started it. So how do I get back to screen, stop screen, present screen, share screen? So we got 45 entries so far. I'm going to let this run for another 1 minute. Clock 1 minute.
Yeah, Pretty Fly Bill has awesome talent. He's a cool ass guy too.
Yeah, Bill's the shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I dropped off when I picked that knife up. Me and Bill went out to lunch, and I dropped off one of Nuz's Kaimanos to him.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And he's another one. I love seeing all his stuff that's getting out there. Everyone's getting their anniversaries in. I know the difference between 2, 2, and 2. That's all that. Okay. Toyotas and tools. I don't like having to have an addiction level situation only to be unable to obtain a knife. That being said, I miss the Spymato. Anniversary. Jay playing for Bluminati. That's awesome. Yeah, Bill is getting so good. Oh, all right. 1 minute is up, so I will give you guys the last countdown here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Who's it going to be? Michael Upchurch. Congratulations. Michael, are you following Forrest on Instagram? Or I can send you Forrest's email address. But if you could reach out to Forrest, that's awesome. Thank you again for that, Forrest, with the glow hank and the knife, and that's awesome.
Yeah, Mike, just hit me up on Instagram. Make sure I got your address, and like I said, I got a bunch of stuff to pack up and ship out tomorrow, so that's what I'm gonna be doing most of the day.
Heck yeah. And now, let's see. I'm gonna do a new one. Let's see here. We'll do. So next one I'm going to do for this Cold Steel Thin Wolf. I picked this up just because I really wanted to check it out. I think it's good. I think this is a good knife to throw in your backpack and have on you. It seems like it's a nice, hard-working folder with Scandi grind on it. I forget the steel. I think it's AUS 8A, so it's a nice Canadian steel. AUS 8A, right, Todd? But yeah, it's just if I were to keep this, I would want to file down the. It's like FRN handles or something. It's pretty sharp in there. If you're wearing a glove, absolutely no problem at all. But I think I will eventually own one of these. But yeah, I figured I'd do a giveaway for this. It's also got a kind of a sharpened, not a sharpened spine really, but a 90-degree spine. So this will throw sparks on a ferro rod for sure. So for this giveaway, let's do present screen, share screen. I'm sharing the wrong screen, aren't I?
Good thing you minimized all those questionable websites before you did that.
Yeah, no. Share screen, where is it? Giveaway tool. All right, let's do cold steel. So everybody get your cold steel in. This is a locking knife. So this will have to be for domestic shipping only. But yeah, it does have a great scanty grind on it. So Todd, I tried throwing sparks on a ferro rod with the Nora the other day, and I couldn't do it. I don't know if you've ever tried to, but I should get it out of my backpack. It actually started to mess up the spine a little bit, and I was surprised by that. So, but Steven was there. Steven saw the Nora was not able to throw a spark on a ferro rod. I tried it a bunch of times. But so, yeah, I think the Finwolf having that 90-degree spine would definitely be good. But I was using one of Brian F's ferro rods. I'll go get it real quick.
Steve Claire.
Oh, yeah, that's nice there. Hey, pizza operator.
What's up, pizza? Yeah, on this ferro rod here. Let's bigify myself here for a second. I was a little surprised with everyone saying how bushcrafty this knife is. I don't know if it'll start picking it up or not. But right on the spine, right there, it started to actually chip away. There it goes, a little bit. Started to chip away at the blade, and I can't get it to throw. Oh, there, I got it to do a little one, but it's not at all, really. So I tried, but yeah, it's messing up the. Gotta stop messing up Cheeto's knife here. But then this little, this one here, this $40. I forget who's doing this. This is actually really nice. This will throws sparks every single time. So, should I try it with the Finwolf, or you guys just? I don't want to ruin a knife that someone else is going to win. But yeah. So that's one of the musts for the knife that I commissioned from Shane. I want a sharpened spine on it, so I can be able to throw some sparks with a ferro rod. Try it. Do it. Should I do it? All right. You're going to get a Finwolf that is throwing some sparks with one of Brian's. See how good it does here. So, oh yeah, very first try. Yep. And look at that. Didn't do anything to the spine. So this Canadian Austin, is okay. It put a couple little dings in the spine, but nothing major. So.
Well, it's a cold steel, isn't it? Like made to stab through car hoods, anyways. I mean,
pretty much. Pretty much. So, yeah. So let's see here. How many entries do we have in?
Hey, Rocky.
What's up, Chef? Last year's winner of the EDC Roundtable giveaway. So we got, let's see here. We got 50 entrants in right now. That's a good number.
Wow.
So I will give this a 1 minute as well. Then we'll draw for this. So get your cold steals in. So what do you guys got planned for the rest of the weekend?
Lawn work.
Yeah, I need to mow my lawn in the morning and grocery shopping, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
I'm installing a kitchen sink right now.
Oh,
I know a guy.
no, you don't.
Yeah. Too bad. I know nothing about plumbing, but I got to figure it out pretty soon. So we had the pipe broke off the drain, and the water was dumping right into my underneath sink area. So,
like the P trap.
Yeah, just above, well, where the P trap comes up to the bottom of the sink drain, it just disconnected itself. It's all old metal. So anyway, I got the new sink there. I just gotta figure out the piping portion now.
Yeah, I would need to file it for sure, Todd. You getting ready for nap?
Come on, asshole.
Very soon. Yeah, Backpack E and Brian and Doug are going. What? What?
Brothers you got?
Hang on. Yeah.
But hey,
let me move the cat.
The timer went off, so you got 53 entrants. You got a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. But yeah, the knife out. Ooh, our shear. Nice. I have your information, I believe. Just to let's do it cleanly. Send me an email. Can I spell my own email right? Email.com. Probably not, but you'll get the gist of it. It is my name at gmail.com. Just so I have it fresh, and I will get this sent out to you first thing on Monday. So congratulations.
Anytime anybody wants to get a hold of any of us, you can always send us messages directly to the Roundtable.
Yep. So that's a good point, Joe. And that is one of the best ways to get a hold of us. But if you, let's see, share screen, present. So, for example, if you were on the poker chip site, you would see, oh man, the screen is so dull now. Let me go back here. If you go to the main page, if you were to click on any of the vendors here, it brings you to the main vendors page. And we all have this inquiry tab there. And any questions about, special products, maybe you got a knife that you want fitted for a slip to contact Joe, or you got a design idea for a forest, or maybe some crazy material you came across. Maybe Mike or Jake might want to do something with it. Feel free to reach out to any of us there. And if for some reason we ignore it, again, we got someone that will not allow us to ignore it for very long. So
That's me.
Yeah. Joe's always hitting me up. Jake, did you see that? I'm like, yeah, no, shit, my bad.
Yeah, I started saying it a couple of times. The aforementioned Brian F will be doing Snapaholics with Backpack B and Doug. Big ass, is it Big Ass Knives? I think over on Doug's channel. Shout out to Backpack B. And some dude, what up? Some dude responsible for a bunch of artwork from Forrest Hanks.
For sure.
Backpack is the bomb. Big D, yes, I'm sorry. Perfect. When I'm done with the live, I will get your stuff together. AI Summary says it's your birthday also. Tomorrow is Dang Ross and Kaleidoscope of Knives. Or no, I'm sorry, not Dang Ross. It's Drinkwater's birthday tomorrow and Kaleidoscope of Knives. I also happen to share a birthday with them tomorrow. So I'm going out for a birthday breakfast with Steve Clare and Ethan, Ruins EDC and Work Knife Balance. And hopefully, if you guys are still listening, Frankie and Adam, hope you're coming too. And then later, if the weather holds up, I also have some yard work to get done. It's that time of year up here where I need to mow my lawn like twice a week.
Yeah, twice a week. That's about right.
It just grows this time of year. It's you mow it and then you just watch it start growing after you get done.
Yep. Too much rain and you got one day that's dry enough to mow and then back to rain again.
Yeah.
That's the few hours after it's done raining in Oklahoma, you hear the lawnmowers turning on finally.
Yeah.
So me and my neighbor have about the same size yard and the exact same lawnmower. It takes me about 35 minutes to mow my lawn. They were out there today for about 4.5 hours.
Jeez.
I don't understand. I think they mowed lawn like 4 times in a row, like just to put lines in it.
Yeah,
they probably had a good reason to stay outside.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else, overtime, guys. We just nothing else to do. But
there's always the guys around here that I see that wait to mow their lawn, and then they drop it down to like the lowest setting, and you see them struggling to get through it. Like, man.
Yeah. Well, fellas, I think I'm going to have to head out. I need to go help the wife.
I was going to say we reached the 1.5 hour mark. I think that's about a good stopping point for us. Scotty? What'd you say there? Write your name and address on a riding mower and send it to Stevie. Kathleen, I hope you're doing all right. Scalp that lawn. I always try to shock it in the summer. I let it get long and then I mow it and try to kill it off so it stops growing. Then all the moss grows back. So, I think that's a good stopping point for us. So, thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Jake, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Mike, feel free anytime if you ever want to hop on and spit the shit with us. Us knuckleheads, feel free.
Sounds
let me
good.
know.
Sounds good.
Forrest, my man, I'll be seeing you here in just a couple of short weeks. Blade Show.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
for sure.
And then Joe, you're coming down for a night, Blade Show as well, right?
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
What time do you get in on Wednesday, Steve?
Oh, I think like 5 their time.
Oh, okay.
I have to. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I'll catch up with you on that. I think it's like.
Good night, everyone.
But appreciate the giveaway, Forrest. That was.
Oh
my,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, no problem. And Michael, okay, cool. I see you message me. Yeah, I'll like I said, I'm going to pack a bunch of stuff up and go to the post office Monday morning. So.
And then also, don't forget to get your chips to be entered into the giveaway. I'll tomorrow. I will get a photo of everything, and instead of like I did last year, trying to make one big photo, I'm going to make a series of photos. I think it's easier to photo that way. But I'll make a post on Instagram showing everything, and then again we'll let it run until this time 2 weeks from now on June 1st. You don't have to be present to win. You just have to order a chip, and we'll have all that information. So, and again, it is open to you international fellers and fellettes. But yeah, so yeah, go watch Nafaholics later. We got SKL tonight. And then tomorrow we got Zach. You got Stella. You got Shane. Edgy American tomorrow. I'm sure there's other people, but I'm sure I will see all you folks around. Thank you, Patina Turner. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, some dude. And yeah, everybody in the chat. Thanks and thanks and thanks again for all the support.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
That being said, we'll talk to you mofos later, and I bid you all deuces.
Later.
Bye, everybody.